You need to do what's hard. You know, everyone just in life, they want to cruise by. They want to take the easy route for some reason. Like, for some reason, society is conditioned to think if you follow a specific path, magically everything is going to work out for you, right? And that's just not how life works. You need to be the outlier. If you're doing what everyone else is doing, you're going to get the same result that everyone else is getting. And what's that? That's average. You need to do what's hard. The plan, the path that is laid out to you by society, you need to realize that it's easy. It's laid out for you. When you lay out your own path, when you're building your own foundation, it's hard, right? And when something is hard, what do you want to do? You want to quit, right? Why? Because your brain is trained to thinking the easiest way to get there will make you the most successful. No, you need to do what's hard. Building the physique I have, it was incredibly hard. If you want to build your physique, or if you already have one, or if you've done anything significant in your life, you know it's hard, right? If you've done any big accomplishment that anyone has achieved in any realm, in any time frame of life, it was hard. Think about it. Our ancestors, they used to have to chase down animals just to eat. And you think you're supposed to sit on a couch all fucking day, watching TV, being comfortable. For some reason, society nowadays is so caught up on being comfortable. They want what's easy. They want what's guaranteed. They want everything to be fucking easy. And you can see who fell into the trap very, very deeply of who wants an easy life, a very easy life. If you're fat, you wanted a very easy life. After a certain age, if you're broke, you wanted a very easy life. Actually, let me correct myself. The broke thing is not necessarily true, because you can be broke, but you can be very wealthy in the mindset. And that means abundance is coming. You need to do what's hard, right? Think about in high school. Think about in middle school when you had to do assignments, when you had to prepare for a test. Did you want to do it? No. Was it hard? Of course. Was it always hard? No. But the times it wasn't hard, why was it not hard? Because you put in the preparation to make it not hard. That's the thing. People want an easy life. The only way to get a truly so quote unquote easy life is to do the preparation, right? To do the hard things early to prepare your life to be easy. You do the hard things now, in the future, 10 years down the line, your life will be considered easy to other people, right? It'll even be considered easy to you. Things I used to consider being hard, that shit is not hard anymore. Going to the gym, when I know I'm supposed to go to the gym, it's not a second thought. I'm like, gym. It's not, oh, I don't feel like it, I'm not going. Oh, I don't feel like eating healthy, I'm not gonna do it. No, bro, I'm on that shit every day. You need to be on that shit every day. If you tell yourself you're gonna do something, do it. And if you lack confidence, that's why. You say you're gonna do something, you don't follow through. You need to be the person that follows through with everything. You follow through with everything, you become an inspiration, I promise you. You become an inspiration to everyone around you, because you're a mirror to their insecurities and their wrongdoings. You're in shape, you wear a muscle shirt, you go out in public. How many people do you see in public in shape? I mean, it's pretty rare, unless you're at the gym, that's different. But other than that, it's pretty rare, right? And the reason it's pretty rare is because it's hard. It's a hard thing to do. You need to do what's hard. That's how you stand out. That's how you get the life you want. That's how you get the confidence you want. Do what's hard. Anything hard in life is worth pursuing. The goals, anything you really want in life, you know it's hard. You know what you got to do it, but it's hard. And I know I keep re-emphasizing the same construct, but I'm trying to get it through your head. Nothing in life comes easy that you truly want. Keep in mind what I said, that you truly want. The health you truly want, the relationship you truly want, the money you truly want, anything you truly want, it's not going to be easy. It's going to be hard. God rewards the people who do what's hard. That's all, man. Doing hard things as well as being consistent, oh, that compounds on a daily basis. Especially if you're putting in daily work, consistency compounds. Especially if it's hard, it compounds even harder. And back to high school, back to middle school. The reason you did the hard things in preparation to pass is because what? You were scared of failure. You didn't want to fail because you know where that leads to, right? So why are you not bringing that instead of just into Instead of only using that perception in the school realm, why not bring that into the real world realm? Why not be like, okay, cool, I really want the body, so I'm gonna put in the work because I know there's consequences to my actions, whether good or bad. I know if I don't eat right, if I don't train every day, not every day, but if I don't train consistently, if I don't stick to a routine, I know I won't get my goal. I know I won't pass this test. Right? Okay. If I don't constantly communicate with this person, show them I somewhat care, treat them right, there's consequences to my actions, good or bad. Bad, we fall off. Good, we maintain the relationship. That's anything in life. You need to maintain. You need to maintain. Just maintain. Maintain doing the hard things. Maintain being consistent, and it'll eventually compound. It may not be tomorrow. It may not be the day after tomorrow. But consistency compounds, especially when it's hard. I can't stress this enough. I mean, it's true. When I first started working out, my program, I did it for a good 5 months. I didn't see any progress. And I'm like, dang, I need to switch my split. But guess what? Something told me, don't change my split. So I didn't, right? Fast forward 2 months after that, I told my little brother to take a picture of my back, and I was like flexed. I'll put up a picture on the screen. He showed me my back. I was like, what the? I was astonished. I was shocked, because when you're in a certain frame of thinking, when you're in a certain body for so long, you don't see the changes. But you have to realize day by day, changes are being made, whether you can see it or not. As long as you're being consistent, and it's fucking hard, changes are being made. It doesn't matter if you can visually see it. God sees it. The universe sees it. If you show up every day, give it all you got, and that's anything you want out of life, if you just work towards it every single day, eventually you will receive it. I promise you. The only thing stopping you is death. The only thing stopping you is death. And you should want to keep going until you die. Never stop working hard. Never stop getting what you want out of life. Constantly strive to be better every single day until your last breath. Life is a limit. Squeeze that bitch. Bro, squeeze that bitch, bro. Literally. I'm getting so passionate about this because I want y'all to see what I see. I see endless opportunities for me and for you, for everyone. When I'm in public and I see someone, I see everyone's max potential. Everyone's. And when I see someone not living up to their full potential, that shit hurts. That shit hurts. It genuinely hurts me inside. And it's because the way society is set up, you can't even go man to man to them about it, especially man or woman, and really tell them the real, unless they're family. And then even then you have to be cautious, because everyone's so fucking sensitive. Everyone's like, this society is full of sensitive bitches. But you're not like that. I'm not like that. You're going to tell yourself the truth. You're going to tell yourself what you need to work on so that you can become the highest version of yourself. So you can max out your confidence, maximize your hygiene, maximize your physique, maximize your income. You want something more for yourself. You don't want to be like the fucking average. You don't want to be fat and fucking lazy. Everyone thinks the same thing when they see a fat slob in public. It doesn't need to be said. Just don't be one. And try your best to inspire them, because you don't know what they're going through. You don't. So try your best to inspire them. If it doesn't connect through, if it doesn't, get to their head, okay, cool. On to the next person. On to yourself. And as you try and inspire others and, help others get on the path that we're on, make sure your water bucket is filled. Don't have your shit 1/3 pouring into everybody else. You're the most important in your life. You and God. Not your mom, not your brother, not your sister, not your dad, not your cousin. You're the most important person in your life. Start acting that way. Do the hard things. Inspire people along the way. Live up to your full potential. You only live once. I don't understand why people treating life like it's a game. Life's a game, but it's a serious one. It's not a game to play about. Lock in. It's not something to play about. Take this shit serious. It's a video game. You want to become maxed out. You want to max out your level. You want to max out your character. Fuck a video game. Life is the video game. Maximize your character. You know? I hate when people are so focused, and I used to be the same way. And I'm gonna make a video about that very soon, actually. Because if you play video games, you can be successful 100%. But that's a video for another time. It really irks my soul when I see someone who just play, like, unless it's for an intent on making money, it really irks my soul when someone's life, you know, their life isn't where they want it to be, right? But they're playing video games every day, grinding video games every day, maxing out a fucking fictional character. You're the real life character. Why are you not maxing out your real life character? A video game, you max out a character, you lose the account, you lose the software. Okay, cool. You make a new one, you build it back up. In real life, when you lose, you lose. You're dead. There's no save file. Oh, come back to it later. Save file. I'm not on Wi-Fi right now, so I can't use this character. No, you're fucking dead. It's over. You're not coming back. Like, it's over. It's over. You know, in this short time of life that we live, you need to go all out. You need to go all out. Do what's hard, because that's really what's going to fulfill you. That's really what's going to build your confidence. Like I say, maximize your physique, maximize your income, maximize your hygiene. I want to see everyone become the greatest version of themselves. You can ask anyone around me. I've somewhat constructed their mindsets for the better. Not fully, of course, because everyone's their own person. But I truly believe, and I know in my heart, the people around me, I've built them up in the same way they've built me. Because who you're surrounded by matters. As cliche as it sounds, the closest people in your life really somewhat do determine your life. People in my life, they maximize their hygiene. They maximize their income. They maximize their physique. They maximize your mindset. If anyone comes around me on bullshit, they gotta go. They cut. Or at least they not in my inner circle. They in the weeds, because they're a weed. If there's too many weeds in your circle, you become one as well. But if there's beautiful roses everywhere, and you're a baby rose, everyone's helping each other grow. Eventually, you're gonna sprout up to their level. So you need to be around people who are on the same path as you. Not directly, not word for word, but you get the construct of what I'm saying. You can conceptualize what I'm saying. They need to be on the same path as you. Don't have people around you who's bullshit. Or if there's people around you who's bullshitting, you know, and you care about them, you want them to level up, try your best to, you know, get them to level up with you as well. But if they want to stay fucking lazy, you gotta cut them. You gotta be ruthless, because they'll start dragging you into that. They'll start lowering your confidence, and we don't want that. And why? We live once. We understand that. Most people don't. And that's really why I try to help people and really help them realize, go all out. Why not? Why not? You know, I'm going to use something David Goggins said one time. David Goggins used to be 300 pounds. Fat, nasty, lazy. Sat on the couch all day. Ate chips. His words, by the way. And he sprayed cockroaches, I forgot, for the company. And he said, man, I can't die like this. You know what his worst fear was? His worst fear was getting into heaven and God saying everything that he literally is now. A retired Navy SEAL, in shape, Unbreakable mindset. Now imagine that's you. Imagine the end of your life comes, you're on your deathbed, and you're thinking, oh my God, I didn't do everything I wanted to do. I didn't become the person I wanted to become. I didn't build the physique I wanted to have. I didn't build the mindset I wanted to have. I couldn't take care of my family the way I wanted to. No, that won't be you or me. Why? I'm not going to repeat it, but we maximize ourselves. We go all out. We do what society deems to be unachievable. It's only unachievable if that is a limit on your mind. When you start showing up every single day, when you start doing what you say you're going to do, you unlock levels in your mind. You gain confidence. Life is a video game. The levels are in your head. You pass one level. Okay, cool. Then it's a maze to the next level. You keep showing up, 30 days, you do what you say you're going to do. Okay, boom. You're at the next level. Guess what? You have the key. Why? You stuck to what you said you were going to do, so you have the knowledge to surpass the key. You unlock it. Next thing you know, it's a little longer tunnel, but you built an unbreakable mindset. You do what you say you're going to do, no matter how you feel, no matter how hard it is. You actually love how hard it is because you know where it's going to end up. You know where that's going to help you end up. So boom, you go through a little longer tunnel to get to the next hole. You had the fucking key. You're laughing now. This shit is a game. You realize life's a game. An amazing one. Next thing you know, all these levels in your mind, you're just pickpocketing them. You don't even need keys anymore. You're pickpocketing them. You're pickpocketing them. Getting through level. Next thing you know, you look back on life saying, look at what the fuck I built. Seriously. Do what's hard. Keep showing up for yourself and you will reap the benefits. I'm telling you, you will reap the benefits. All right, y'all, I'm finna go hit some cardio. You know, it's my first day cutting. This video really brought out the passion in me. And yeah, I'm glad I could provide y'all with some value. You know, if you want to see my daily stories, follow my Instagram, link in bio, man. Y'all have an amazing day. Go all out. Don't be a pussy. Don't be average. Stay on average. Love y'all.